So, welcome back everyone. And before, in part 1 we have said what we have said, data frames. What are data frames? I have explained also. Now we have to go what MySQL chapter. See, first question I will ask you, what is SQL? See, what is SQL? Anybody know? What is SQL? See, what is SQL? SQL. It is a structured query language. Structured query language, a standard language. A standard language for accessing and manipulating databases See, what is SQL? Structured query language, a standard language for accessing and manipulating databases. Okay. So, the different categories of SQL. What are the different categories of SQL? Do you know that? If you know, you can comment me in the box, or otherwise leave it. I will explain at the board. See the board. First one, DDL. What is this meaning? Do you know that? Yes, data definition language. See, I will write here. Data definition language, and we have the next one, DML. What is the DML? See, data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. And we will go to the next, DQL. What is the meaning of DQL? Data query language. Okay. So next, DCL. So we have the types of languages. What are the types of, how many types of languages? 5 types of languages. So we have completed 3 types of languages. One is data definition language, and one is data manipulation language, and one is data query language. What is the DCL? Data control language. Data control language. And the last one is TCL. What is this TCL? Do you know that? And this is the new language. TCL. What is the meaning of TCL? See, I will say transaction control language. Transaction control language. So, what is SQL? See, what is an SQL? What is an SQL? Structured query language, a standard language for accessing and manipulating databases. The different categories of SQL is DDL, data definition language; DML, data manipulation language; DQL, data query language; DCL, data control language; TCL. TCL is the new language, transaction control language. So this is the meaning of SQL and the types of SQL. So I will give 1 minute time to note down this all, or otherwise I will say the oral and you write down. What is SQL? Structured query language, SQL, a standard language for accessing and manipulating databases. The different categories of SQL: DDL means data definition language, DML means data manipulation language, DQL means data query language, DCL means data control language, and TCL means transaction control language. So this question over. Next. So if you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment box. Next, second question. What is a data type? Answer. Once again, I will come back in 1 minute. So data types means, data type means to identify the data of type associated operations for handling it. Example, int float date time character var character etc. So the what is a data type? Data type means at identify the data of type associated operations for handling it. Example, int float date time character var character. And I have the explained the data type. What is the data type? Data type means to identify. What identify? The data of type associated with the operations for handling it. Example we can take int float date, time character var character, time. And what is the time? Suppose we will take an example of the time. 9:40 a.m. Okay. Character char 30 and var character 56. Okay. Then keep this one and the okay. Next, third question. What is constraint? Answer. A constraint is a condition. A constraint is an condition. A constraint is a condition or check applicable on field or set of fields the database integrity or see what is a constraint? A constraint is a condition or check applicable on field or set of fields the database integrity or unique constraint. Unique constraint, and the second one is primary key constraint. And the third one is default constraint. And the fourth one is check constraint. And the last one is foreign key constraint. And these are the integrity of database. First one unique constant. See, first one unique constant, and second one is primary key constant, and the third one is default constant, and the fourth one is check constant, and fifth one is foreign key constant. See, if you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment box, or you can message me. See, what is a constraint? A constraint is a condition applicable on field or set of fields, the database integrity, or unique constant. Unique constant, primary key constant, default constant, check constant, foreign key constant. Okay. See, these are in the MySQL. So the part 2 has been completed. If tomorrow is the possible day, tomorrow chemistry. So tomorrow I will say the chemistry subject, and today IP subject, and the video has been over.